Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we got an interesting video here of a mother who basically turned her children over to Child Protective Services. So I'm going to let this play, and then I'll give my thoughts. Here we go.
For the better, like it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. Yeah. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help, you know. So it's like that. And it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but the nigga I was fucking, that nigga, I cut my ties with him. You know what? If the dads didn't fucking care, why the fuck do I gotta care? And you know, it's sad because I do fucking care. I obviously fucking care. I love the fuck out of them. And I'm gonna come back for my babies, and I'm gonna get them the fuck. But it's for the better. Like,
okay. So y'all was able to hear what the young lady was talking about. That was actually all of that clip. And so of course you're gonna have people in the comment section, women mostly, windmilling about it. I posted what I posted. They're gonna windmill about it. This one lady says, if y'all would have watched the whole thing, you would have heard this woman ask if it would be open and if she will still have the opportunity to visit and provide for them until she's back on her feet. I'm sick of you people who love to judge but will fold like a piece of wet, loose leaf paper. If you were ever put in a situation, just because you think you'd be strong enough to get through this doesn't mean she would. The woman made the best decision for her children because she fully acknowledges that she cannot do this on her own. Don't sit here and try to blame her for a choice in men, because we all know there are a lot of men out there who switch up when times get rough when taking care of children. People fail to realize how life-changing parenthood is, and there is no step-by-step manual how to do it, because all children are different, especially literate. Everything literally starts in your mind. And if the mind is not healthy, everything will fall. This world would be so much better if y'all would learn how to shut up, understand that everyone doesn't act or feel the same, and give people grace. You wouldn't want someone judging your life, so don't do it to others. Nobody understands what it's like to be a single mom without a village. At least she didn't hurt them. She's unstable, so I would rather her do this than see them on the evening news. This one lady said, this is weak. Weak BS. You're a mother. These kids didn't ask to be here. If you didn't want to be a mom, you should have taken the proper precautions. These kids will now be traumatized and feel so freaking unwanted. Can't stand women like this. Okay. So we've got a lot of windmilling saying they rather her do this than harm them. And I said so many perspectives here. Y'all are going to have to make up y'all minds about whether or not you need help raising children, because you can't champion single motherhood as a viable family structure and then crack under that pressure on a regular basis. So many women come to social media to vent. Excuse me. So many women come to social media to vent about not liking motherhood and how stressful single motherhood is. Yet, when it's convenient to say it, these same women don't need the men they risk their life and health for. Then when we say try to have more discernment about who you give children to, we're bashing women and single moms. And here's my fuller thoughts on this. When women do this, there's a lot of sympathy. She's going through it. She's unable to take care of them, and we rather her do this than hurt the children and things of that nature. But when men can't do it, he's a deadbeat. Why are we so reticent to call mothers deadbeat moms? She is a deadbeat mom, and she doesn't have one kid. She has children. And then she said the fathers didn't want to help her. So we do have a problem with discernment. We have a problem with getting with dudes who are this, that, and a third. And then you have a kid with them because both of y'all are being reckless. And you don't just do this one time and then realize, man, this is really difficult. I got this kid. The father didn't want to stick around. I'm kind of having a hard time. Me and this child is kind of struggling. And so let me take precautions next time, because I kind of didn't like it that I wasn't prepared to have a child. I wasn't prepared for that. So I don't want to not be prepared a second time for that. It was really difficult. And especially since I don't really have a relationship with this man, or the relationship is toxic, or whatever the case may be. So whatever it is, we're not really a family unit, and I'm not really getting the support from him, or well, maybe he didn't want the child, or who knows what the situation really was. So let me just, whatever it was, let me just not like do that again. So if I want to be sort of, I want to have sex and things of that nature, let me make sure that I'm using the protection that I need, that I'm getting the birth control that I need. Those things are typically free. You can typically go to free clinics and things of that nature. So, let me try to do that. Make sure I don't pop up pregnant again in a very unexpected situation, in like a not optimal situation. No, she does it again. I don't know how many children she has, but she does it again, right? And now she's overwhelmed. And now we've got to have sympathy for her, that she's overwhelmed. And at least she didn't hurt them. At least the men didn't hurt them. At least the men that aren't helping her didn't hurt them. But we don't give that same leeway to men. And this isn't even about giving the leeway to men, too. This is more so about Black women cannot champion single motherhood and then crack under the pressure of it all the time. This is either a viable family structure that you guys, bay to the moon like wolves for, and you don't need no man to help you do this and help you do that and da 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 da. You can do it by yourself. So you got women that's choosing to be single but also choosing to be mothers and all of this type of stuff, and nobody's learning from the realities of the other women, because y'all get on social media and cap about you know how it is, and it is not difficult when it is absolutely difficult. It's difficult. Raising children is not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart at all. Because everything is on you. They depend on you for everything. And y'all bounce between needing help and not needing help. So you know what I'm saying? Oh, I need this help, and because I'm not getting this help, I'm very overwhelmed. And then, well, I don't really need the help. I don't really need the men to help me. And the help is not just the money. The help is everything. And y'all fight these men. The men that want to be in the children's lives. Like, y'all fight them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not only is it the child support thing, but then you make them struggle to have the time with the children, knowing full and well you need a break, because instead of giving them to the dad, you will give them to your mom, or you'll try to give them to your sister for a little while so you can have a little break. And who knows what the break is? The break might be break to party. It might be a break to catch your breath. But instead of, co-parenting properly, and let me get these kids to him, at least for a little, like, we co-parenting, y'all don't even have that. A lot of y'all can't co-parent because y'all don't have that rapport with the father. You don't have the kind of rapport with him. And then you get mad at us when we say, know your baby dad. Then you get mad when we say know your baby dad, like know him. Y'all got mad at the woman who just said that like a week ago, and she went viral, and y'all saying, yeah, you don't know. And it's like, no, try to know him. Try to have the discernment. Y'all don't even want to try to have the discernment, because when we say marry before we carry, now it's all this rhetoric about how marriage isn't guaranteed, and this is not guaranteed, and you can still be a married single mom, and you can still be da 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 da. And then when we say, okay, well, let's not stress the marriage part, but at least stress the have knowledge of this person before you risk life and limb bringing a whole other human being into the world for this person, and you don't even know. And then here's the rhetoric of, you don't know how they switch up. And so what it becomes is there's no level of accountability that women are willing to take. There's no level of accountability that women are willing to take, because men can't do what she just did. Because she's not going to go to jail for being a deadbeat. Nobody's going to take care of the task. Nobody's going to ask her for child support. Nobody's going to throw her in jail if she can't get up the child support money. Nobody's going to take her to court. Nobody's going to do nothing if she walked freely without judgment, without and you can see it wasn't without too much judgment, because she posted it online. So she went right over to Child Protection Services and said, here, take them, because I can't do it no more. And nobody wants to call this chick a deadbeat. Let a man just say, I don't want them. And he's all types of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was never no good. He was da 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 da. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Stop having these kids with these people that you don't know, that you're not sure about. You're not really in relationships with them. You know what I'm saying? You hear that everywhere. You ain't prepared. You're not any more prepared to take care of kids than he is. And then you want to get mad when he say he can't do that. You're not any more prepared than him. Yet you go through a whole 9-month pregnancy, a whole gestation period, knowing full and well that you're not on your feet. You don't have what it takes to truly take care of a child. You barely taking care of yourself. You in and out, still in and out your mama house. Then she wanted to talk about, she got rid of her village. I cut all my sisters off. I cut everybody off. Okay. You got rid of your support system, probably because they was holding you accountable. Somebody was holding you accountable, and you didn't like that. You didn't like that you kept crying to them about what you didn't have and what you couldn't do and how you couldn't do it. And they kept telling you, okay, we'll help you, but at the same time, like, look, you still living reckless, like you still doing the same thing that got you in this mess. You're not even like slowing down, like I ain't got no boyfriend, but the dude I was screwing. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. That's why you in this situation right now, because you ain't even got no man, but you do got a dude that's blowing your back out, that's about to shoot the club up. Because if you're on the level of not having nothing and not being nothing and not doing nothing, then the dudes that you picking are those dudes. They are those dudes. And people that ain't got nothing to lose will help you lose everything. So he ain't got nothing to lose, so he'll shoot the club up. What do it matter to him? Because what do it matter to you? You ain't stopping. You ain't say no. So y'all create y'all own conundrum. Y'all create y'all own problems. These are self-inflicted wounds. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.